Okay, it's recording now. Let me share my screen and also I want you to also participate in the session because I'm explaining the things whatever we have done and what is remaining. So what are we going to do in these last three session 8, 9, and 10 because 10 is the last date of our boot camp. So we have to be like clear with our approach that how we are going to spend these 4 days. So I hope my screen is visible. Yeah. Um, this is the quiz master, your project document, right? I hope everybody has gone through this. Secondly, there is this. Wait a second. Can anybody give me the tracker document, milestone tracker, or milestone tracker?
आज का ईमेल में है दिया
हाँ
हुआ।
आज की ईमेल में है बट क्या here. Okay, so this is what the milestone tracker document is, and we'll see that whatever we have done is like aligned with this document or not. Okay, so initially our work was to do a project setup, and in that we have made a document like a project folder where all our code resides, and we also made published that project folder to GitHub in a private repository. So I hope everybody has done that. So this is the first milestone, and this uh, I think nobody has asked any doubt afterwards about Git and GitHub. So I suppose that everybody has done this thing. And secondly, the most important thing, we had made database models and schema. That is the backbone of our all the front end. So uh, this we have done in the second or third session of our bootcamp. After that, we have made in the milestone two. We have made authentication system where it takes us 2 days to complete it. First, in the first day, we just made registration and login routes and made it like user and admin can go to their respective dashboards, right? And after that, we have made it like secure with Flask-Login, so nobody could go in other routes which they are not authorized to. So we were doing that using Flask-Login. Uh, and also Flask-Login provides us a important object, current user, that tells us who is the current or user object who is logged in. So that's also very good use case of this Flask-Login. So we have done this thing also, milestone two. I'm in the session, right? Okay. Anybody has any doubt, then I'll also just, well, I'm just going through it, just ask, okay? So, and after that, we have implemented admin dashboard. Uh, for what our demo, we have done like, so you have this create subject. So you have done this create and edit, but you haven't done this delete, right? So that we are going to do it today. So this is a core requirement that admin can delete a subject, admin can delete a chapter, admin can delete a quiz and questions, right? So I hope this create and edit thing you have done, right? And that's what I have told you also in our dummy project. So there we were creating categories, service category, and we are editing service categories. Uh, uh, and there is also the service plan also. So we are creating a service plan, editing a service plan that's there. So that's how this is being done, right? So this delete thing we will do today. Okay. So Anybody has any doubt, then ask. Otherwise, we'll go to next milestone. Okay, yeah. So we will have this fourth milestone where user dashboard and quiz attempt system. So for our dummy project, it will be like customer dashboard, and there it's not like quiz attempt system. It will be like service booking system. So service booking, we have also done the same thing, right? There will be some available subjects and quizzes. So in the dummy project, there were available service categories, right? And under that categories, here this quizzes, right? Under those categories there were service plans, right? So the customer will like booking up a plan. He is like then plan that plan, if it is requested, and he is able to edit that plan, he is able to cancel that booking, right? Correct. So and after that is done by professional, then he is also able to give it a rating and then close that plan, right? So close that booking. So that is the, here it is quiz attempt system that you have to implement. And in our demo project we have booking management system, that whatever we implemented, right? So uh, the quiz should be in a MCQ format, that will have one correct option, right? And he is able to attempt that quiz and implement a timer feature. So it is now made that optional, but also I have told you that how to do this, right? And this is the thing that you have to do. User should get feedback on correct and incorrect answer after the quiz. So I think some of you having doubt in this, right? So let's just discuss it. So I'm just quickly taking an example. I'm not telling that you should do like this, okay? So suppose user is coming here, right? So this is his dashboard, right? This is a dashboard. And I'm taking an example, okay? I'm just again telling you, I'm taking an example. So he should be able to see, that is mentioned in the document, that he should be able to see when he come to his dashboard, user come to his dashboard, he should be able to see subjects. Okay, he should be able to see subjects, and he should be able to see some quizzes also that are most important. Suppose the quizzes are like most generic, because if you are showing all the quizzes on the same page, then why there is a point to make this subject, right? So what user can do, like if he want to click uh, like search the quizzes subject wise, so he will go to this subject, right? He will go to this subject page. So there will be another page, suppose. Okay, so there is a dedicated subject page of this particular subject that he's clicked. Okay, this is the particular dedicated uh, page. Here now he will see the chapters, right? He will see chapters. He will see chapters, different chapters under this particular subject. We are doing user dashboard, right? User functionality. So user is able to see chapters. Now he could see multiple chapters, right? And here he would be able to see all the quizzes of this chapter. Now either you can implement that, seeing the quizzes in a different page. But what we could do, we can make a pop-up, and there we can show all the quizzes of this particular chapter, right? So suppose customer click on this particular chapter, and there is a button, see quizzes of this chapter, right? So you click on this, then this pop-up has opened. Now here he will see all the quizzes. So if you are implementing multiple quizzes, then there will be, for a chapter, if you are implementing multiple quizzes, then there will be 2 to 3 quizzes, right? So that, like, quiz 1 is there, the name of the quiz is suppose this chapter is uh, MLP, suppose MLP. And you are making a quiz, theory theory questions, like you are making that quiz for only sole purpose of you making this quiz to a user can attempt theory questions of this particular chapter. So here the quiz title is theory, and here you can show that how many questions are there. You can show time, like this card is very uh, small, so I'm not able to show it. But this 15 question, the timing, if you are implementing timing feature, then you can also mention timing t, and you can say start quiz. Okay, here second is like practical or maybe coding question you want to give. Okay, so coding you will give, you will mention how many number of questions, and then you'll give the timing, and then you'll give also button of starting that quiz, right? Or or maybe you can like that, you can make a functionality. Now user don't want to attempt this quiz, but you can give a button, add to favorite. Okay, add to favorite. If you do, I'm just taking an example. If you just give two buttons, start quiz and add to favorite. Okay, so if you do this, then it should also like it should save in a database table. You should make a table for this if you want a table where favorite quizzes you can make. Okay, so now in here the quizzes table, you can show those quizzes that recently user shows interest, right? Favorite, right? Here, that also you can do. Now, that is a optional thing that it's not required that you will implement that favorite quiz, right? I'm just telling you. So you can implement this. Now user want to attempt these quizzes right now. So if you click on this, there will be another page. Okay, there will be another page slash quiz and whatever you want to show. Okay, the route you want to make, or you can say attempt quiz. Suppose you want to make attempt quiz. This is the route. So here, if you click on this, now there should be a timer. Right? There should be a timer, and he should see all the questions. Question one and his question one, the statement, the options, and to choose the one. Okay, and then second question, like that, and after that a submit button, right? To submit this, either it will be submitted automatically when the timer is passed, otherwise it will be submitted. He can submit if he completed the question using this button. Okay, so that's the, I think, complete quiz attempt functionality page. Now if as soon as he hit enter, submit it, you will make another route, or maybe you will make post request under this route only. You will handle post request under this route only, and there will you will process all the whatever he has correct answer, and whatever he has chosen this options, and you will check corresponding with the correct answer in the database, and you will implement, you will just say that what this is the score. Okay, this is the score. Score is 60 out of 100. Okay, and the scaling of the score you can do, like you, if you want to do out of 100, then you can do. If you want to do out of 15, that's completely upon you. So that's there. But now this is the score is shown, right? This is the score of this particular attempt of this quiz. Okay, so now let's talk about the models first. There's this user model, there is this quiz model. Okay, there's this quiz model, which has all the quizzes, right? And there is this quizzes has parents, right? Subject, and one more thing, chapter, right? These are two parents of this particular quiz. Okay, so I'm saying this is user, this is quiz, this is sub, and this is chapter. Okay, now this has also a child, quizzes has a child question. Now I would suggest then you make another table. I would suggest that attempt quiz. Okay, so this is a quiz you have made, right? And this has questions. Now here also you can in attempt quiz enrollment. Like suppose you have. I will give you an analogy. So there are students, there are subjects. So in a particular term, how many which user is enrolled with which subject, so that will we have a enrollment quiz, right? That will have a enrollment tables. Sorry, so this will have a tell you that who is the user which has attempted which quiz, right? So here you can make that enrollment thing, right? So here you can say user id 1 quiz id, he has done this quiz id, right? You can make relationship to get the object of also for this quiz and user also. And you can like specify here that you say like what is the score of this particular quiz what that he has attempted, that will come from here, right? So you will make this particular attempt quiz object when he will just submit it, and you will handle it under attempt quiz in post request, right? If request without method equal to post, under that you will just first find the score, and then after that you will make a attempt quiz object where the current user id will be there, what the quiz he has just submitted, that. And to make this easy for you, I'm just saying that you should make this attempt quiz enrollment quiz, something like that, so it will be easy for you. And after that you will be having score like 70, and this is what score you have got. But you have to also, if you want to show the proportion there in the score management, then also you have to tell what is the out of how many marks you are getting this subject particular thing, right? So that you can show. And you can make another uh, particular column where you can store a list. Suppose you can store a list, not list, because there is no data type in database db model that is list, but somehow you have to store that which question is wrong and which question is correct, right? So if you want to, here it says that you have to show the feedback, where it's called, you have to show the feedback. You have to in the feedback, it's not like that you will show that this is the marks that you have got. It's not like that. You have to just specify that which question is incorrect and which question is correct, right? That you can show. So you can show another page after creating this particular thing. You have somehow you have to store what user has done and what is the correct answer, what user has done and what is the correct answer. Then after that this is submitted backend. In the backend, this database thing will happen, this thing will happen. It will take hardly milliseconds, and after that you just redirect him to uh, feedback something like feedback page. There's this feedback page. Under that page, on the top you can show total score what he has got, total score that he has got. And in under that you can shed in a detailed manner, this is the first question. And this should not be form now, right? You This should not be a submittable form. You can make it a form to show it like a very good form, but it should not be submittable. You just showing that this question, these are the option, and you have selected this particular option. There are four options, you have selected this option, and you can show that this is red. So I hope you have seen the question paper of our quizzes, right? So there's a question mentioned, and there's the option mentioned. And if you have selected particular question, then it will be, if it is correct, then it will be shown red. Otherwise, there is also a particular option that is correct, then it will be in the green, right? So that also you can do. And it should not be submittable. It's just a whole feedback that what is the question is you have done correct, and what are the questions you have done wrong. So that's like the feedback you can show. And
In a separate page or in a pop-up?
In a separate page, if you do, because there will be multiple questions, right? So in a pop-up, it should not be very like
Okay,
uh,
okay.
good experience for users. So you can show in the different feedback page. So that's there. Now it is shown, right? It is shown, and if your user want to go, he can go to dashboard. And now there is this thing mentioned in if you see, uh, I have to go for user, right? So score and summary. So in scores, he would see scores of his. Like this is the particular enrollment. Suppose if I show you like this, there's this page, score page, okay, and dashboard, summary, search, other page. But there is one page, one more page, score. Okay, one more page, score. Here also, the currently attempted quiz. So from where it will come? It will come from where have done? This enrollment. This enrollment it will come that he just attempted the quiz. Suppose yesterday he has attempted quiz, and now he want to see the scores of previously attempted quiz, right? So when it will come, how you will get record of that what the quiz he has attempted. So you will do you can see using this enrollment quiz option. So this is the attempted quiz, right? So you will fetch corresponding user id of current user, and you will show a table. You can show a table here, and there you can show the quiz name, how many questions were there, what is his score, right? What is his score, and you can show feedback option again. So he can go again that what he has done previously. So this feedback you can save it somewhere. This feedback page you can save it somewhere, like not something not like you will make a html and save it. You will make it in the database, right? You can make a feedback uh, table in database, and there you can implement that what is the current user id, the quiz id, and for which question he has selected what answer, right? So that you can particularly save in the feedback table. And that's how you can show this particular feedback page, okay? And then again, if you want to go for a particular quiz, so here will be a quiz, right? So but suppose quiz name is theory mlp, and theory, and subject also you can show subject is uh, mlp, and chapter also you can show supervised learning. So this is the quiz under this particular chapter, this particular subject, under this particular so these are the columns of the tables, okay? These are the headers of the table. This is how, let me just quickly write it. So quiz title, subject, under which subject it comes, and chapter, and how many questions are there, total questions, and your score. So here you will show his score, whatever he has attempt during he got you during attempt, and you can show action buttons. So here you can like in action buttons, I will tell you what you can do. But this is a quiz title, okay? Theory, the quiz title that I have done, theory, and subject is MLP. Chapter is supervised learning, and supervised I'll say SL. Okay, I'll just shorthand. I'll use SL, and I'll say total question is 50. Oh, sorry for that. Okay, and his score is out of 170. Okay, so you can show there. And in action button, what you can do, in action button you can show a button that is see feedback back, and you can show one more thing, retake quiz. So again, this will be retake. If you retake the quiz, then again he will see this particular page where you see questions again form, and then again the feedback is changed, right? So that's how that is completely your approach. How would you go about it? So this is how in the course management you can show that particular attempted quizzes attempts you can show there, right? So this is for scores table, right? So if you see here, here also the see id, number of questions, what is the number of question. If you want to show the in which date you have done this, so while creating sorry for that, where it's gone, yeah, while creating this enrollment object, you can show the current, you can store the date on which he has attempted it. You can just make another column and date, so you can tell that how many in which date he has attempted this particular quiz. Okay, so that is there. And yeah, that's fine. And anybody has any doubt in this quiz management, like you were having questions about this, right? This particular score, how to show this score management and all those things. I hope it's clear now.
The database tables we have to make earlier, no? All these things.
Yeah, all these things that you have to make. See, when you will do, then see, suppose when I have started with this table only. When I
Yeah.
was telling you, I started with this attempt quiz table. I never
Yes.
even thought about this feedback table. Okay,
Yeah.
while doing it, while telling you, I got this that I should keep that for feedback somewhere, right? So I just quickly there will be something in my mind that I have to make a feedback table for that, right? So that will come in your mind when you will start doing that. Okay, when you will do, then you will find that oh, okay, I have to save this, and somehow I have to save it. Either you can make another table for that, or somehow you can adjust in the existing table. So that is completely your approach, but
Okay.
it will come when you will start doing that. Okay, you will face some issues, and then you will think that where should I store it. Okay, so
Again,
then
we have to upload now. Previous data, suppose we have done something, then it will be deleted again. The table will
yeah,
be
that you have to do, right? So that's nothing that I have to tell you that
okay.
how it does, right?
Okay.
So we haven't done Flask DB migration, so that is there
Mhm.
in Med 2. So you don't have to delete your entire database. You will see that in Med 2. Okay, but for now in Med 1, uh, for simplicity, just delete entire database and repopulate it. Okay, so that's that. Anybody has any doubts in how this quiz attempts done, and how this score been saved, this feedback is shown, and how this score is saved? Okay, so this is particular thing for score management. Just ask if you want to ask, because after that we have just 3 sessions, right? So
Yeah, I just want to ask something.
hmm.
I have created that like questions, displaying the questions and then submitting it, and then it gives me the feedback like below the submit button only. Is it fine, or I need to make another page for that?
Below the submit button it says that how many questions are correct. Is it that like that?
Yeah, how many questions are correct, even which one is correct and which one is not correct, and if
Okay.
it is incorrect, then which is the correct option?
Okay, so after that, just like if you submit that particular quiz, you are refreshing the page. Like the page automatically get refreshed, and under that particular button, you are showing the all the things, right? Am I
Yeah,
correct?
yeah,
So
yeah. Without refreshing, it
now,
is automatically getting refreshed. Yes.
okay,
Hmm.
it's so because it's going to a route, right? So that's why. So
Yeah.
now, just you have to just be make sure that again he is not able to submit that form there onwards, right?
Okay.
Right, because you are showing under that thing, right? And now, if you scroll above and then again start you will see that form again, right? So if you again start that submitting that form and then you click on, then the feedback will be again come good, right? Like, so it's not the correct way to show. Uh, you can show that in the same page, but now again, don't make that form submittable again, right? The quiz form
Okay.
submittable.
Mhm.
So it's better if you show it in another feedback page, or whatever. But it's completely your thinking how we want to implement. Okay.
Okay, okay. Even if like I keep it here, then I have to do like it is submitted only once and not again, right?
Yeah. Yes.
Okay, okay.
Anybody else? Okay. So I take it as you all has all got that what you have to do. So this is done. Okay. And now this is the score management and quiz result display. That's what I explained, right? This is the past quizzes attempts and scores. That is what we have done, right? So this is it. Now search functionality for admin and user, that is we have done, right? Easily done. Like for user, if for admin, suppose admin will search, right? So admin go to search page and he'll search for user. So if you have taken yesterday's session, and that for admin we want to show the user and customer. So we made two radio buttons. If you click on user and search for any particular keyword of for username, so it will match from the database and retrieve those users. Okay. And likely you have to do for subjects, quizzes and questions. And now here you don't have to like just showing the user, showing subjects, showing quizzes and showing questions, right? So what you can do, just let's just quickly tell you. This is the search button. So this is the search page, and there's this form. uh, and this is for admin search. I'm telling you, admin search. Okay. And it says user. Okay. And it says subject. It says chapter, and this is quiz. Quiz. Okay, now the alignment is not good, so let me just make it. And here you can show a box. Now in the box, and there is this submit button. Okay, there is this button. This button. Okay. Now if suppose a particular admin, there's a single admin, right? He will click on this particular uh, subject. He click on the subject radio button, and now he should be able to search any subject for a keyword. Suppose he search for there's a subject name MLP theory. The subject name is MLP theory, but just he just search MLP and just click here. Now this you have to match the keyword again here, and you can show a card here for this particular all the matching card. Okay. So suppose there are two subjects, MLP theory and MLP coding. So two cards will be shown of this particular match, and it's not like that you are just showing two cards. You have to give some functionality here. Also you can do you can give a button that this is the MLP theory subject, and you can say manage subject. Manage subject, then if you click on this manage subject, then he will go to corresponding subject page that you have made here, right? Yeah, here. So for subject you are saying multiple chapters here. For chapter you are saying this quiz. So you can just give a button and you can redirect again to the same page that you have already created, subject page, right? Under that subject you are able to see the chapters of this, right? This particular subject chapters, like that you can show. After, if you click on chapter, then he's just tell you the chapter here, whatever the keyword you want to search, and you can show the particular chapter. And again manage chapter, under that manage chapter you can show the particular quizzes of that chapter. And if you click on quiz, then you can show quizzes here also. And you can give edit and manage both options, right? So that's completely your thinking how you want to implement, but this is how you should implement this search functionality, right, for admin. So this is mentioned here in the milestone. User, subjects, quizzes and question he can or I think chapters is also missing, then that also you can include, but you have to make this such. And User can select a subject, search a subject, and quiz. Okay, subject, chapter, quiz, whatever he want to implement, search, like this only. This particular page you can replicate and just make the radio button according to the user. Okay, so I think I have everybody is clear with this search. I have taken 2 sessions for this search functionality, and it is, I think, clear to all of you. Do you have any questions about this, or okay, nobody has any questions, then we'll go ahead.
Not yet, actually not yet done with the search functionality. So
Okay, uh, but I think you will be able to do it from the if you see the recording, right? Okay,
yeah, I'll try it today.
yeah.
Doing.
And then quiz timing and duration management, that is, I think, optional now, right? So it's not mandatory now. And but I have told you a session we have taken for this. I think it's, I'm not aware of the date, but it's 4 and 5. I think 4 February or 5 February. You can see in the recordings. Okay, this is done. If you want to implement, just make it. It will be very good. Okay, and after that we are done with our things, right? So this is there's something called summary charts. This has they made it recommended, but it's not core functionality. Okay, so if you go here, recommend functionality, API, and summary charts. Okay, in this summary chart, now you will have a question uh, for a user. What is the difference between score management that we are showing here? Where it goes, yeah, here we are showing this particular thing, right? So this is the score management. You are showing a quiz particular thing, that a quiz feedback. Okay, you're showing. But summary chart, what it tells, okay, if you want to implement, what you can do, you can tell the particular user, he will come here in summary, and he can see his overall performance, how he is performing. Okay, so how many, suppose he will come here and he'll see a chart here. He'll see a chart that says uh, wait a second. These are 3 bars. Okay, and it's completely upon you that what you want to show. Okay, so here you say maths, and here you can show other subject. So I'll say chemistry and physics, suppose. So this is axis is subject, and you can show here how many quizzes he has attempted. Okay, in maths he has attempted this many quizzes. His in chemistry he has attempted this many quizzes, and in physics he has attempted this many quizzes. So where you have to retrieve that from the database, show it here, and retrieve from database and make the chart, and then you can save that as a image file, and then image file that you can embed here in this page. Okay, so that you can show. Below that you can show uh, how is his median score is, how his mean score is in maths quiz. Suppose you can give it a drop down here. Wait a second, I'll just extend it. Okay, this page I'll extend. So this is the first chart you can show, and I'm just giving you a motivation. It's not like that you have to show this only. Second chart you can show, there will be this card, and under this card there will be you can make a drop down, and user can select a particular subject. Okay, uh, suppose here in drop down he will see all the subject. So maths, and after he click on maths, and you can make the title of this card is as um, average score. Okay, and or maybe trend score. Trend you can show. Uh, trend score. Trend score you can show. So what this score tells you, you have to just somehow in the route you have to do something that will retrieve this. If you click on maths, then what you can do, you can retrieve all the quizzes and how for each quizzes. So for first quiz, suppose he is scored this many marks. Second quiz for maths, okay, mathematics. So for maths he has, second quiz he has attempted this many marks. Third quiz he has attempted this many marks, like that. Okay, so you can show trend wise like how many, and you can show here the in the x-axis the labels of this particular bars can be the title of the quiz. Okay, can be the title of quiz, and in the y-axis the score, actual score, what is the score for this particular quiz, so you can show that. Okay, and if you click on other subject, if you select another subject, it should, there will be a button and apply. Click on apply, then this page should refresh, and the chart is getting refreshed and shown for another subject. So that's how you can implement. Okay, I'm just telling you how you can show the charts, you can show the summary, what he has done here. And for particular, suppose for admin, if you want to see, so admin can see under a particular subject how many, under a particular subject how many quizzes attempted for till now. Okay, and you can say, um, and it's completely on your imagination what you want to
Quizzes
show.
by all the users, no?
Yeah, all the users, right?
Okay.
Quizzes. So how many quizzes, like for subject, so this is the same chart you will show. For mathematics, how many quizzes has been attempted. For chemistry, how many quizzes has been attempted. That's how you can show. Okay, and you can segregate all the scores, and you can show the admin that for mathematics this is the average score of all the participant, all the users. Okay, so you can show the average score through this bar chart for this mathematics. So you have to retrieve from that from database, and you have to show. So that we will do tomorrow, that how to retrieve from database. Okay, and how to make the chart. And I hope I will. I imagine that you all know how matplotlib works. Okay, so that will require to make this particular charts. Okay, and if you see the wireframe, so this is how they just give you a dummy thing, right? So for user, subject wise number of questions. So in mathematics, this is many questions. It's just like dummy thing. Okay, it's not anything that you have to just specifically implement this. Month wise number of quizzes attempt. So that's completely upon your thinking that what you want to show the user, and according to that you have to retrieve the data from database. Okay, so, and subject wise top score you can show that to admin, right? The how many, or instead of top score you should show average score, right? That will be better. Okay, and subject wise user attempt that I've just shown you. Okay, that you can do. If you are very good with matplotlib, then it is very good that you can do it from your own. Otherwise, I'll just tell you how to make bar chart only. Okay, I'm not going to make tell you that how to make fancy charts. Okay, just just a functionality that you can implement. Okay, so anybody has any questions with this? I think that is a very good overview of our project document, and we are doing this particular milestone, that bootstrap and css we are doing. Front end validation we are also doing, like front end this validation, what it does is, like, suppose there's this login form. Okay, there's this login form where user will give email id and password. Okay, he will give email id, password, and submit it. So suppose he is not giving any email id, he just click on password and that he is submitting. Then in the routes you have just in the routes, obviously we will you have to make something to handle it, that if something is coming as email or something is coming as password. Okay, if there is no email and password is coming from the form and user directly submitting it, that you have to show the error here. You have to handle that, and that you will do in the backend, right? That is the backend validation. But in front end, that what you can do in the HTML, this is the required field, right? This is the email is required field and password is required field, right? So there in the HTML, in the input, you can mention, I have tell you that there's this attribute of input required. Okay, required. If you just specify that required thing, required, then user will not able to submit this form until unless he put something here. Okay, he put something here. Or suppose you have just made this input to show the email. Okay, something to give the email. You have just done this input and you have made the type of this input as text. Okay, you have made the type of this input as text. So now he can just give as user only. The input he will give just user. Okay, suppose he just give user, but now this is not a valid email format, right? This is not a valid email format. And now if you want to retrieve it in the database and want to check that this user exists, this user don't exist, right? Because the email format is not correct. So you have to make the type equal to this input is email. Okay, so there is this another attribute of input is uh, type equal to email. So now, if user not give a valid email, so like that, if he should give user @gmail.com or something like a valid that looks like a valid email. Okay, so this is the front end validation that you will do in HTML, that you are saying that this is the input should be an email. Okay, it should be a required field. Okay, so without if inputting anything in the email, he should not be able to submit. So that is the validation, and that we are doing along with our coding, right? So that is there. And that is not a core functionality. So if you want to style it, it's up to you, right? Security enhancement and final testing. Security enhancement, that this thing we have done, all routes are protected based on user role. So we are doing that thing, and we are checking that if the current user is instance of that particular route where the user. So in the admin dashboard, you are checking that current user should be of instance of user. For so admin route, we are checking that instance of admin, but user route, we are checking that current user is instance of user route, right? So that's we are doing. So we are protecting the route. Backend validation, that I have tell you that something is coming from the form or not. So if user is submitting a like blank uh, email, blank form, then you should handle it, right? You should not search it in the database. You just first see that the input is blank or something has done, something has been sent by the customer or what particular user. Okay, so that you have to do in the backend. So that we are doing here. Okay, so final testing means after doing that, just see, just uh, go through entire application, make that see that entire functionality is working or not. Try to go to try to put a wrong email, wrong password, how it's behaving, how your front end is behaving. If you are putting wrong email, wrong password, then you are getting error or not, correct error or not. And after logging, if you are going database, you are going, if you click on particular subject button, you are going to that subject or not. You are able to if you are an admin, then you are able to create a new subject, create a new chapter, create a new quiz, so that you have to, after implementing everything, you have to see that it's completely working before submitting. Okay, so that is this in final testing is says. And final project submission, I think that I will tell you in the last session, that will be in the 10th session. I'll take that session as a wrap up of this bootcamp, and I'll tell you how to submit it, what should you keep in your mind while submitting this. Okay, so that's that. Okay, and that is, I think great overview of this project. Anybody has any suggestion, want to ask anything, just uh, unmute yourself and ask. Nobody? Okay.
So in the table of the schedule where the videos links are there, that could you be able to do the whatever mentioned in the topic, in the topic details also what we have covered in that.
Oh, I'll update that. I didn't
Because
get time.
when yeah, no problem, but when we take some help from the video, now it has become very difficult to go through that and search where
Okay,
it is.
I'll try to update it after the
It will be
class,
very
and
helpful, very helpful it will be.
I'll try to do it after the
Okay,
class.
okay,
Maybe in
okay,
the evening, if you see, then it will be updated. Okay.
okay. Thank you.
Okay. So I know it will be better if you were able to see that in which session what we have done. But okay, I'll have to go through those sessions and let's see that what I have done, because I also don't remember.
At least clue of that so that we remember
Okay,
it where it is. But
I'll tell you.
search it.
I'll tell you that.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah. Anybody want to ask anything and just have any suggestion, then you can just ask. And
That PDF you told you will send it.
okay, that I'll send. Okay, that don't worry. I know that I have to send. Okay, don't worry about
Mhm.
it. Anything else? What should we start today's session? Okay, we'll start today's session. Okay, so what is today's goal? We have 1 hour 30 minutes, 1 hour 10 minutes. So today's goal is to make delete functionality. So in your case, delete will be a admin can delete, and this delete functionality is only for admin. Okay, not for all other all other users. Delete functionality in your case, it will be like admin can delete a particular subject. So if you delete a particular subject, what do you think what should happen? So it is a chain reaction. If you see, there's a if you delete a subject, okay, let me write it like this. If you delete a subject, then chapter there is a chapter. Okay, this chapter is in relationship with subject. So you have made a foreign key in chapters that has subject id, right? That is subject id, and that is you have made non null equal to false. So it cannot be null. The subject id for this chapter cannot be null. If you are deleting a subject, means this subject is orphan, right? Because the subject is chapter of this subject is a parent of this chapter, right? So it will become orphan, and you have made this non null equal to true, then you will get error, right? This SQL Alchemy will throw an error that you cannot delete that particular subject because there are some childrens that are dependent on this particular subject, right? I have you get the problem. Now if you try to delete this particular, suppose you are trying to delete the subject, and suppose you are delete the corresponding chapters also, all the chapters of the subject. So there could be there will be multiple chapters for a subject, right? So if you delete all the chapters, then again, then quizzes also you have made the same thing, that in the quizzes also the chapter is parent. Now quizzes will become orphan, then again SQL Alchemy will throw an error, right? So again, there's this issue. Now after that suppose you somehow delete subject chapters and quiz, you are making a score, score, see, score and question and attempts, suppose attempts, and also feedback. These three, score, question, and these four, score, question, attempts, and feedbacks, depends on all three, right? All three. So now these become orphan, and straight away you will get an error, right? Because this cannot be orphan, because in your foreign key you have mentioned it as not null, and also you have implemented relationship also, right? So you will straight away get an error. So you somehow want to make a particular functionality. So if you click on, if you delete chapter, if you delete a chapter, suppose you delete a chapter, corresponding quizzes, score, questions, attempts, feedback should be deleted from the database. Not the table, but the records of the table should be deleted for particular chapter. If you are not deleting a chapter, but if you are deleting a quiz, particular quiz, okay, so the score, question, attempts, and feedback of that particular quiz, along with the quiz itself, deleted, but should not be delete the chapter and subject, right? If you delete attempt, if you delete attempt, okay, then feedback should be deleted, right? If a particular attempt is deleted, then uh, feedback should be deleted. That is a, because this feedback is rely on this attempt. So if you delete a particular parent, below that childs should be deleted. So if you are deleting anywhere in between the chain, okay, if you are deleting the chapter, below the child should be deleted of the chapter. If you are deleting a subject, then entire child of the subject should be deleted, right? So this is a chain reaction, right? So you have to do this, that child, deleting a parent should not affect anything, and the child should also be safely deleted, okay, safely deleted. This will somehow make user experience bad, right? So if a user is going to his dashboard, and if you go to his attempt, then you will see that if your admin has deleted a particular subject, then every corresponding to record in other table of that subject is deleted. So now the attempt also deleted, and user will go to his dashboard, he is not able to see his previous attempts. So it is a bad behavior, a bad experience, but you have to do it. There's no question asked. Okay, there's nothing to ask of any question that how user will think that the entire thing is deleted, right? It is a functionality that you have to implement. That is all. Okay, admin should be able to delete a subject, delete a chapter, delete a quiz, delete a question. Okay, I hope you got what you want, what I'm saying, right? So you have to do it. Anything question? Okay, let's implement this thing. So I'll open the project. Okay, yeah, so I'll open the database also. Okay, so I want to make a functionality to delete something, right? In admin, in dashboard, I'm showing the categories here, right? And the admin, I have to admin dashboard. If I scroll above, I'm showing the service category. He is able to see create new category, and here is the already existing create category, right? Here it is, yeah. So name and base price is there, edit is there, but along with it, I want a button to delete it. Okay, so that's I have to implement. Now we'll see how in database we also do that. But first, let's start with the this particular button. Okay, I'll log in as admin. So here he should see a button to delete this category. Okay. Now, and for you, there will be multiple things, right? For a subject also you have to give a delete button. For a chapter also you have to give a delete button, and for a quiz also you have to give a delete button, right? And for a question also you have to give a delete button, right? So for me now here, I'll just tell you how to delete this category because I have only one dependency category. Okay, and here there are multiple professionals also. There are registered under this category, right? If this category exists, then only the professional exists. Otherwise, the professional does not exist. So I want that if I delete on this category, corresponding professional should be deleted. And if professional is deleted, then there are booking corresponding with the professional. Suppose this under this gardening, this is a professional DFG. So the booking for that particular professional should also be deleted, right? And that will reflect in the customer also that his booking is deleted, even though he's requested anything. He has doing like some bookings are accepted but not done. Some are done but he has not closed. But it should be vanished. It should be deleted completely. So it will happen when only I'll delete the category, right? I'll delete the category because this is a ultimately the uh, parent in the hierarchy. Okay, I hope you are getting this. So I want to delete this and all.
When we will delete the category, then how other professional will be exist?
Other I didn't get you. Like, can you repeat?
Suppose we delete one category
Mm-hmm.
and other professional are registered in that, then how
That should be
other?
deleted, right? That we are want to implement, and that I will tell you that how it should be done.
Okay,
That
okay,
without
okay,
getting error, you easily delete a category and you don't have to do anything else. Okay.
okay.
SQL can provide something like that. I hope you have studied that in database DBMS also. But anyways, we'll see. So I want a button here. Okay, I'll just quickly implement that button, and I'll go to dashboard, admin dashboard. This is a model. Below that, I'll make a button, and I don't want any model to be appear. I just make a simple button, and if you click, it will be deleted. Uh, Copy it. This button. I'll set delete. No, but I don't want to show a model, so I'll just do it like this. Should be delete. Refresh it. There's this delete button. I'll give it a red so it appears nicely. So this is the delete button. After clicking on this, it should be deleted. No pop. I'm not creating a pop-up. You can create a pop-up and then do it. Let me just quickly do it. Okay, for the sake of just doing this. Where is this? Yeah. I'll change the ID to be delete. Delete. And here in the form, I just don't want to take any input, right? Because he's deleting, right? It's not anything. It should go to this, and action should be delete. And ID of that particular category will go, and in the body he should see that are you sure you want to delete? Okay. This should be danger, and I'll set delete button. Refresh it. There's something wrong. Is it? Why is this happening? Click on this. Cardboard in here. There's something wrong, but the alignment is changed. I'll just ignore it because maybe some I've done. I've implemented a div inside a wrong div, so that's why. But ultimately, it should work, right? So if I click on edit, it will go to a route slash admin dashboard ID with ID and action with date. So I have to make this particular thing, okay, in the route. So admin dashboard, in if condition, if post, there's multiple actions: creating a category, editing a category, rejecting a professional request, accepting a professional request, flagging a professional, flagging a customer, right? Or if you type is customer, then this is there. So I want to make another elif here, unflagged also there. So I'll make another elif, and I'll say request dot args dot get action equal to delete. If it is, then I'll just retrieve the ID equal to request dot args dot get ID, because I'm sending the ID here, and I'll query it because I'm deleting a category. I'll create and query from category cat request dot args dot no, not request. I have to query in the database db dot session dot query dot service category dot filter by ID is equal to this ID that I've got from the request, and if I asked first, and db dot session dot like we had that this delete. I want to delete this particular object, this in the database, this particular row in the database, and db dot session dot commit. But somehow, because in the my models, it will work because I have done something there. But if you're able to see here, I will get an error because this service category is parent of service plans and professionals. Okay, and then this professional is parent of service plan, and this plan is parent of booking. Okay, so this is a chain reaction. If I'm going to click this, it will straight away give error. So if you forget this, I've done that in my project, so I'll just copy paste it. So if you have not this, if you haven't done this particular thing, with this you will get an error that you cannot do because there's some child that are dependent on this, right? So I'll just remove this here from also. I'll show that why I have done this particular thing. Okay, I'll show. And if I say cascade, now nothing was more. Now if I try to do it, then let's see that what error we got. Okay, let's see. I'll go to route, and after committing it, I'm saying return redirect, and that to /admin/dashboard. But it won't go there. It won't go there. It will give error here in the line 299. Let's try and see it. I'll refresh it once. Click on home decor and click on add. The button should be delete, but just for the sake of this sheet, I'm just clicking on this, and it is done. Why it's done? Oh, because I have to make the database again because from removing from here, it's not work because uh, while creating this, I was having that cascading all delete often, right? So that's why it is not giving, because in the database, if you see in the file, uh, I think I don't sure it will show here or not, but let me see in category, uh, modified table. It won't show here, but it somehow tells this particular SQLite database, because initially while creating the database, this was there. Now removing it won't affect, but because it's in the relationship, so now removing it won't affect. So it's straight away deleted. But if you haven't done this and you have created this, you will get an error because there are multiple child of this particular uh, service category, right? So you'll get an error. Okay. Now this cascade delete, what it does, it deletes all the child, all child that are become orphan when deleting this particular thing. So if I click on Control Z, yeah. So suppose if I click on this particular service category, these professional and these service plans become child, become orphan, right? Become orphan. So it this cascade delete all says that in this relationship for professional should, if there are any orphan professional of this particular category, delete them. Cascade all. Cascade all means delete all orphan. Okay. So it says that delete all the childs of this particular relationship. And if a particular professional is deleted, now a professional is deleted. Now in professional also I have mentioned that all plans are now the child of this particular professional. So if a professional is deleted, then the plans become orphan. So this cascade, this particular relation in the relationship says that delete all the orphan or this particular parent, means professional. So all the plans will be deleted or of this particular professional. And in assigned bookings, that the booking should be also deleted, right? If a professional is deleted, then assigned bookings to him also deleted. So in the bookings, it says delete the bookings and that are orphan while deleting this particular, that are become orphan while deleting this particular professional. So it says like that. So this cascade delete somehow provides us, when we delete a parent, it automatically delete all the childs. So we have to mention it inside the relationship we have created. Okay. So if you do it in the cascade, it will be getting deleted automatically. So that's how my the service.
In our relationship, this cascade all and delete orphan should be there, no?
Yes, correct.
That is why it will work. Otherwise, it will not work.
It won't work. You will get error.
It is
Because
compulsory.
I was having this in while creating the database, so that's why it, even after removing this also, it knows, because the database is created, right? Already created. If I want to show the error to you, then I have to delete the entire database and then show it to you, right? And so just this also you have studied in the database DBMS also. This cascade deletes all the orphan of this under this relationship. So the parent of this relationship is what I say, professional. So all the service plan of this professional will be deleted. So that's why this particular thing is done. So you should make this inside all the relationship which are going to delete it. Okay. So if a chapter is being deleted, so in the subject, mention it inside the relationship, subject and chapter. The quizzes is being deleted, then chapter and quizzes also you can make that particular cascade thing. Okay. So that's how you can do. So this is how I'm able to do it. Okay. And if you are able to see it, so if I delete, suppose let me show you. Hmm, where it goes. It is there in the. If I click on delete gardening, this gardening has show you. Let's see how many professionals are there. PQR and DFG. These are two here, right? With this particular gardening three. Okay, category ID is three for gardening. So if I delete this, then you will see that this will be deleted. Okay, let me show you. Where it is, where it is. Here, yeah. So click on delete, and if I go here, refresh it. These are two deleted, right? These two are deleted. Are you able to see?
Yes.
Yeah. So that's how I'm able to do. Otherwise, I'll get an error. This cascade deletes all the orphan of this particular category. Okay. I hope you got this thing. Just you
Once
have to just.
you can once you recap on the in the code also in the route and this where we are controlling them.
So I'm just sending an I'm click on if I click on this particular button, this goes in a route admin dashboard and with the ID of the
Just
category and action delete. Okay, and here
we
in
have
the
we have placed this div just after that close, no?
which close?
Edit just after the edit.
Yeah, that is
Yeah.
yeah. This is the button, delete button, right? This is the delete button, and this is
We
after
started
this edit. This edit, right?
just after that. Okay. So we have added this delete button and
A
below
pop-up is appearing, and this in this pop-up there is it will go to this admin dashboard and ID with category ID and action equal to delete. Okay, so
okay.
in the route I have said that if action equal to delete, if action equal to delete, it will fetch the ID and it will fetch the corresponding uh,
Service category.
category from the database, and we will delete session dot like while creating we will do session dot add. Now deleting we will do session dot delete, and it will delete that. And why it delete all the child? Because I have done this particular cascade or delete orphan. Okay, that's fine.
Hmm.
So it delete all the childs. Okay, so I think this is fine, right? So I'll just quickly show you how to show the summary, the statistic chart. Okay, I'll show you the statistic chart. I'll start for admin. Okay, and because we have only 40 minutes, so I don't think we'll able to finish with both for admin and customer, but we'll see. Okay, I'll make a page. I'll make a page here. Stats.html. Quickly extend the base HTML. Extends slash admin slash base.html. Okay, let's see. I'll go to base HTML, and I've made this particular nav link in the base stats. So I'll give it a href, and I'll give it as slash admin slash stats. Save it, and okay, I'll make a route. Where is route.py? Yeah, I'll make a route slash admin slash stats. If I see now, there's no slash admin slash stats created, so I'll make it here one at the rate app dot route slash admin slash stats comma methods equal to that comma post. Hmm. Stats and if is instance that is to protect my route, right? Current user is of admin. Then only he can go here. If request dot method dot equal to get, then you will see return render template. The template is slash admin slash stats. Is it stats or something else? Stats.html, right? HTML. Okay. And cu equal to current user. I'm also sending. So I'll go to this search HTML, not search stats HTML, and h2 is name colon cu dot name. Refresh it. I'll wait a second. I'll go to admin. Yeah, okay. I'll refresh the page. Here, this is stats button in the navbar. Click on this. I'm coming in this page. Admin stats and name of the admin. Okay. So this is the here I'll implement those things. Okay. I'll show the charts here. So while coming on this page with the get method, he should see a chart. Okay. He should see a chart. And for admin, I want to show how many bookings are there in the each category. How many bookings are there in the each category? Okay, that's what I want to show. Fairly simple thing. So in the x-axis there are categories, service categories, and in the y-axis there are number of bookings under that category. Okay, that's what I want to show. So firstly, I'll to make it in under this get method only, because while coming first time he should see this, right? So I'll query all the service category first, right? All cat equal to db dot session dot query and I'll say service category dot filter. No, not dot filter. I want to retrieve all the category. Okay. So this is how my categories done retrieved. Now I'll make. I want to show the name of like here. The x-axis is the name of each category and how many bookings of that particular category are there. So I have to first retrieve the labels. So labels cat. I'll say cat labels, and that will be a list. Okay, in that list I'll make all the names. Okay, so for that I have to make a for loop for I in all cat, and I'll say I will be a single category because all cat will have a list of all the categories. So I'll say cat labels dot append I dot name. So I'm appending all the names of the category to show the labels, to see the labels. Okay. Now I'll make cat booking. Okay. For each booking, how many categories are there? How many bookings are there? Okay. Now see, suppose here first booking name is appended home cleaning. Okay. Now this in booking first element of should be corresponding to the home cleaning. That will be like suppose five bookings are there for home cleaning. Now second is like carpenter. Now the five will be suppose here 4 bookings are there for carpet. Okay, so that's how in labels will be the label, and in bookings I want to store the corresponding number of bookings. So I'll do cat dot not labels, cat underscore bookings dot append, and now I want to retrieve the bookings of this I means a category object I. So how would I retrieve all the bookings? How would I retrieve all the bookings? Am I in the class, right? Class.
Yes.
How
Yes.
would I retrieve?
Using backref.
What
I want to retrieve this particular. This I is of a category, and I want to retrieve all the bookings of this category. So
I dot category dot
I dot where this category. Yeah. So
booking is having the category already.
I don't directly have the booking. Okay, so I don't have directly booking this category because I haven't because booking is not a direct child of that particular service category. So it's a child of professionals. Okay,
Correct.
so I have to somehow do that using this professional. Okay, so I'll just now this professional also a list. Okay, now for each professional there will be bookings. Okay, so for each professional there will be assigned bookings. Okay, that's how I can read them. Okay, so what I can do, I'll go to this route here. Where is this route? Yeah, I'll say the name is sent in the labels, but now for again I'll make a for loop for j in I dot professionals. Now I dot professional, this j will be now a particular professional object. Okay, so now I'll say that will be very complicated, right? I have to again then look for a booking that is
It's
let's
better
say
to find out all the professionals.
4k in. That also you can show, but my purpose is to show bookings under that category, right? If you just wanted to show professional under that category, like that in home clearing, how many professionals are there? So you just don't have to do this particular last for loop, right? You can just do here uh, I dot professionals. Okay, you can just do I dot professional. This for loop also you don't need to do. And if you want to suppose this prof get prof, suppose you are just making, and you will say let me make it empty because I'm appending each name here with this particular loop, and I'll say cat prof dot append I dot professionals, and I will take the number of count. I want to know the count, so I'll just because this I dot professional will be list. Okay, so I'll just take it as it is at a length. Okay, so I just wanted to show how many professionals of that. So I dot professional will give me all the professional, and I'm just taking the length of it, and I'm just appending in here cat labs and prof, right? So if you're able to if you just see that it will have the label of the category, name of the category, and this cat prof will have corresponding what I say corresponding
Professional.
professionals. How many professionals are there for this category, right? So I have this particular list. Now I want to make plots. So how would I make plots?
We
There's
need we need bookings, na?
on, but now you are saying that we
Acha, acha.
can. So I'm just taking. I'm switch to
No,
professional. Okay, so
I was saying that first, just like this, we will first get the professional, and then we go to the
oh, okay.
professional and count the bookings.
Okay. Let's do that. Okay, so I'll just do booking. Let's not have
Okay,
booking, but you have to just
okay,
bookings.
okay.
I dot profession, so I'm just not directly doing it. I'm just for I in I dot professionals, and again for k in I dot assigned
Booking,
assigned bookings of this professional.
shine bookings.
Assigned bookings. Okay. And why to loop it through, right? I'll just do cat underscore booking king dot append, and I'll simply say length of this. How many? Okay. Now it will append multiple things, right? For each professional, it will append, but I don't want that. I will just make a variable uh, count equal to 0. So for each category, there will be a count of bookings. So I'll update it as this is a basic Python. If you just count equal to count plus this, right? So I want to make all the bookings. I want to retrieve all the bookings of particular I category. So for that, I have to go through all the professional. So I'll add all the bookings of the professionals in the count variable, and after the for loop ends, the second for loop ends, I'll just say cat booking equal to dot append this count. I hope this is a basic Python condition I have written, right? Anybody has any questions, just ask, please, right? Okay. So I'm appending this count. I retrieve all the bookings of all the professional under this category, and I appended that count in kite booking. So for home cleaning, all the professionals bookings is counted, and for another I under that professional it is counted. So and it is sent in the kite bookings. Now I have labels and the corresponding bookings. Now want to make the bar chart. Okay. So for that I have to import matplotlib. So I'll say import matplotlib matplotlib dot py plot as plt. So this is how we import matplotlib. I think it's not installed, so I have to install it. So where I will do, I'll first activate my whenever whenever I will download install any dependency, I'll just active my environment. I'll say dot my env slash scripts slash activate, and it is activate now. I'll say pip install matplotlib. It's getting downloaded. My network is very slow. Please mute yourself. Shrikant. Why it's taking so much time? I don't know. Oh shit. Yeah. I'll have a 12.6. I should have installed it previously. I didn't know that it will take this much time.
No problem, sir. We are also learning how to install it.
I don't know why it's retrieving all the dependency of this. Now it's done. It's taking time. Okay, yeah, it's installed. Pip list if I do. So it's installed that matplotlib here, and if you see the wiggly line has also gone. I'll just pip freeze it. Pip freeze to require requirement txt. Oh shit! It's a new file is created txt. So okay, anyways, I'll just do it. I'll do. I had done t double xt, so that's why. Okay, not a problem. I'm just showing you how to do it. Okay, so now it's done. This installing is done. Now we'll just make a plot. So I'll do it a plot. There's this function. We have this particular label and booking. Cat label, cat booking, and now plt dot bar. In the bar, this will make a bar chart. So in x-axis, I want to show the label. So I'll do cat underscore label first. First argument for x-axis and second is y. So I have to do cat booking because in the there I want to show bookings. Okay. This is done, and plt dot x labels, if you specify category in x-axis there are categories, in y-axis y labels there are bookings, and the title of the chart should be plt dot title should be the title should be like category wise booking. Suppose I'm giving this title, and plt dot. No, I don't want to show. If I do it this way, it will show in the terminal, right? I just don't want to show it in the terminal. I want to somehow save it in a file, as a PNG file. Okay, and then I will use that in the that there save it. Okay, now I'll save the figure and oh, okay. Wait a second. Wait, just please give me. Hello. Sorry for that. I had an urgent call. Okay. So, where we were? Okay. Let me show my screen. Is it visible? Oh,
Not now.
it's in.
Yeah, it's now
No,
visible.
it's visible. Okay. So, what we are doing? Okay. Yeah. We are saving it as a figure file as a image. So this save the current plot as a file. Okay. So I want to save it in a because I'm showing to the admin. Okay. So I'll just make an. Okay, I'll save it in an admin. Okay. Or otherwise, I'll make another folder. This is a templates folder. Okay. I'll make another folder. Static. Tick. Okay. In this folder, I'll make another folder because there will be two entities, right? Uh, Admin. And now here it should go. Okay. In admin, static slash admin, it should go. Now, how
Your voice is not coming.
I will tell it the path.
Why voice is
My
breaking?
screen is visible. Like hello, am I audible now?
Audible now. Audible.
Yeah. My screen also visible, right?
Visible.
So I hope you have seen this. What we have made a static folder. Where is it? Where is it? Okay, yeah. I have made a static folder. Under that, where I have made this? Oh, under the template I have made this. Okay, so I'll just delete it. Okay, under the template I don't have to make. I have to make it in the root directory. I have to make a folder static. Static. Under the static, I want to make for admin. Yeah. That's static. I want to make for admin. Admin. A folder for admin. And here all the admin image chart images will be saved in this static admin. Okay, so I'll give it a path in the codes. Dot for current root directory. Okay, dot for current root directory means the household service, whatever the root directory name, and I'll give the folder name static slash admin, and I'll give the file name also png file name as mm, cat booking. Okay, cat booking also booking. Booking. Okay, cat booking dot png. I'm saying and plt dot close. So this close, what it does not print it here in the terminal. It will save it file and then close it. Means it won't print in the terminal. If you not close it, then it will try to print it in the terminal. Okay, so that's what. So we have to do it this close. I just wanted to don't print to this terminal. I just wanted to save it here and here. I'll go to the search HTML. So not search stats HTML. I'll make it card div dot card. I'll say div dot card body. So I'll made a card. I made a card, and under that card, I made a card body, and I want to show an image here. Image img, and this is the image, and I have to give it an where it should take. Okay, so it will take from. So I have to specify it /static/admin/ this particular category booking dot cat booking dot png will be shown here in this image. Okay, and every time if you refresh, this particular chart will be refreshed, and suppose a new category, new professional are created, new bookings are created. So every time admin will go to page, this will be refreshed, the new plot is created, and it will be saved in the category booking. So every time it's getting refreshed. Okay, every time he go to this particular page, this particular route admin states, it is going to refresh. So it is
It will replace the previous figure.
press
PNG.
figure, yes, press figure in this image. So it will keep getting refreshed, this cat booking. Okay, .png. So I'm just using this same image here because it every time it will be updated, right?
Yeah.
So here I'll using this image. Now let's see that if it is working or not. I'll go here. Let's see my working or not. My this is not working, so I'll just rerun it. Okay, refresh it now. See, this is figure is shown. Now category wise booking, there is nothing. There is a single category, carpenter. There's single category because I have deleted all other categories, right? I have deleted all other categories. There's only carpenter, and now if you see in the booking, there is no booking present, right? No booking is present. That's why it's not showing anything. Right? If it's not showing anything, right? So initially you will keep some data, right? While giving a demo or while giving an Viva, not demo and Viva, while submitting your project, you don't have to delete this database. Okay, you don't have to delete this database. Keep this instance file while submit this product, and then in this instance file you have this particular database, and then keep some data, existing data in the database. Okay, so that it will be easy for you to give the demo to the Viva Proctor. Okay, so in that case there will be something, right? It's not nothing that there won't be nothing will be shown. Okay, it will be something there that is shown when it is created, right? I'll just quickly create some booking under this. So I'll go to a particular what I say. I'll log out, log in as a customer. Wait a second. If there are any profession or not, I'm saying. This is ABC is under this particular carpenter, right? Carpenter 2. Okay, so I'll log out. But does it have any service plans? Wait a second. There is no service plan, so I have to create a service plan. So I'll log in as admin first, ABC, or what to worry about it. I just create one here. Okay, otherwise ID of this will be 1. Name of this carpenter, whatever I will name it. Price 200 XYZ. Category ID is 2. Professional ID is also 2. And I'll save it. Okay, now it's done. Okay, I'll create a multiple bookings under this. So ID is 1. Date is 22/01/2025. Time is 17:30. Address is XYZ. Status will be, suppose I say requested. And professional ID will be 2. Customer ID will be 1. Category ID will be 1. Not 1, 2, because carpenter has 2 category ID. Service plan ID is 1. Okay. Save it. It's created, right? and the service status should be requested, capital R. Requested. Save it, and I think one should be shown right here, right? One should be shown here. Now, if I refresh that page, if I go to admin, XYZ, submit it. If I go to stats, the one will be shown, right? So, see the carpenter, are you able to see this carpenter? And one means it is like there are one. Okay. So I'll just again to show it look good. Show it nicely. I'll just create a new category. I'll create a category. I'll say gardening. Base price is 800, and save it. Create a professional under that. Okay, I'll create a professional under that. I'll say 3. Okay, the category ID to be 3. Save it. Because this is already created, and this customer also I'll go. Not customer, service plan. I will create one service plan I will create, and with this I'll say ID is 2, garden, price 500. I'm doing it like a dummy thing. Category under 2, and profession ID is 3. Let's see. Or not 2. It should be category ID will be 3, right? Let's see. What is the category ID of that? Is it 4? Let's see. Oh, there's no profession ID 1. Okay, it's 1, not 2. And this category ID is 3. If I go to again just recheck it, so gardening is 3, profession is 1, this one XYZ is 1 because category 3, and I created this particular service plan at 2. I'll create a booking under that so it will look good. Where is booking? Yeah, ID is 2, date is 22/3-01-2024, time is 17:30. Professional ID is 1, customer ID is 1, category ID is 3, service plan ID is 2. Okay, it is created. The booking status should be requested. Here also it should be. Oh, I haven't applied it. Okay. Click on apply, and this should be. Apply. Now, if you see, if I see here, why is it? Is it sad or what? Is there any error? It's not shown. Why? I don't know why. Because I think there is something wrong here. Because this, what it tries to do, PLT. This PLT, what it tries to do, it pushes the plot in the terminal. Okay, this PLT.close is not working. So there is something matplotlib provides. I'll use that. So I'll say import matplotlib. Import matplotlib. Okay, matplotlib. Okay, if you encounter this this error, see main thread runtime error. Main thread is not in main loop. Okay, so that's this somehow matplotlib gives error. So I'll say matplotlib dot use dot agg. Okay, aggregate. This what it does. It just don't push the plot to that particular uh, terminal. Okay, so if I go down, search, yeah, states here, just to do plt.clf. Okay, this is particular clear this clf does clear the current figure. It clears the current figure. Okay, so I'll just do it. Okay, so it clears the current figure. Now it should work. Let's see. Oh, because I haven't run the app.py. Click on this, run it again. Let's see, refresh it. Now it's showing. Now if I again refresh it, it will be refreshed. Now it's not getting error because this particular thing we have to do plt.clf uh, to close the current figure, and this aggregate to not push it in the terminal. Okay, so
What this aggregate will do?
it like if you have done it in the MLP, it matplotlib show the plot in the terminal, right? It try to show the terminal, or it try to open a new window. Okay, it try to open a new window uh, while creating a plot. Okay, so let me just show you an example. L is equal to
Yeah, separately.
x x comma y, and b equal to, suppose I'll say 1 comma 3. Import matplotlib dot pyplot as plt. So I'll make a bar chart, plt dot bar. Quickly make a white bar chart. L comma b plt dot yeah, plt dot. Let's see if it does or not. I'll just run it. It's not working. Okay, let me see. Sure. So it tries to push it like this. Okay, so there's just one figure is shown. Okay, so with this aggregate, what it does is just it does not push that to a new window or that. Okay, so I just don't want to figure to show here in the terminal, right? I wanted the figure to save it somewhere, right? So I just make this here folder here, right? If you see static, where the static goes, yeah, here is static, and it will save here, right, in the admin category booking.png, right? It's saved here.
How this will know the use ag? How this will know the path where to save?
See, the file saving, I think you are not in the class, right? I have done this thing in here, right? To save the image. This aggregate does not push it in the where it is. This AGG does not push this
Okay,
terminal,
okay,
this
okay,
uh,
okay.
plot in the terminal. Okay, or this save fig will save the plot in the file here in the file.
Hmm.
Right.
Okay, okay.
And if you want to study, you can just Google it, right? What this matplotlib use AGG, what it does. Okay, so
Okay.
that is more of technical. So just you can use it. Okay, so this CLF will just clear the plot, and this is you have to do. And like that, you can just retrieve from database whatever you want to show. You can show it like this. Okay, this is a very good basic chart is shown here. Okay. Okay, if you face any issue, then ask in tomorrow's session, then we'll try to resolve it. Okay, I think that's it for today's session. Want to ask anything, just ask. Okay. Okay.
Nothing from my side, Himanshu. Thank you.
Okay, sir. Thank you. I will do it.
Yeah. Okay. I'll stop the recording.